All right, so this one's kind of similar to K1, but you have two tables and you have to select the table that is proportional. So remember we're looking at proportional relationships between y and x. So we always want to look at the ratio of y over x to see if they're equal. So in the first table, I have 2 over 3. I have 6 over 9, and I have 10 over 15. So what you would do is use your calculator and do 2 divided by 3. And you should get 0.66 repeating. And then you would do that same thing with 6/9. 6 divided by 9. If that gives you the same answer, then those two quantities are proportional. Okay, I know that they are proportional. Then I would do the same thing with 10/15. 10 divided by 15, if that gives me 0.66, then that means it is also proportional, okay? You can also look at the fractions and see if they're equal to each other. That will also tell you if they are proportional, okay? So the first table is proportional, and now I'm going to clear my work. And I have to do the same thing with the next table. Okay, sometimes the tables will be proportional and sometimes they won't. Sometimes more than one will be correct. This one's a little bit easier because as I'm writing these numbers down, they come out as whole numbers when you divide. So 5 divided by 1 is 5. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. So that table is also proportional. So if you're using a calculator, this is going to go a little quicker. And I can look at this first table and I can see right away it's not proportional because the first quantity is 2 over 2, which equals 1. And the second quantity, 4 and 8, would not give me 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2, not 1. So that table does not work. That means the second table has to work because there has to be an answer. So I know that 3/5, if I multiply it by 2, I get 6/10. So I know that that's proportional. We're going to do one more. Okay, so let's look at these two tables. I'm given 2/3. Nope, I lied. I wrote it the wrong way. See, common error. 3/2, 3 over 2, 6 over 4, and 11 over 6. Well, when I look at the first two and I take 3 and I multiply it by 2, I get 6. When I multiply 2 on the bottom by 2, I also get 4. So those two are proportional quantities, but there is no number I can multiply 3 by to get 11. So therefore, that table is not proportional. So again, that means that the next table has to be proportional. And if we look at values in that table, we can see that it is proportional. So if I look at 4/5 or 5/4 and I compare it to 10/8, they are equal to each other. Okay? So if I take 10/8 and I simplify it, I get 5 over 4. I could also use my calculator and do 5 divided by 4, 10 divided by 8, and 15 divided by 12, and I should get the same thing for each one of those division answers. I hope this helps you with IXL K7.